Tether freezes $49.6 million in pig butchering funds. Chainalysis, Binance, OKX join APAC crackdown. Binance, pig butchering. Tether, with Chainalysis, Binance and OKX, froze $49.6 million tied to Southeast Asia's pig butchering rings. Evidence that stablecoin controls can shut down transnational scam cash flows at the source. Journalist, Hassan Shittu. About author. Hassan, a cryptonews.com journalist with 6+ years of experience in Web3 journalism, brings deep knowledge across crypto, Web3 gaming, NFTs, and play-to-earn sectors. His work has appeared in Author Profile, Share, Copied. Last updated, August 28, 2025. Stablecoin issuer Tether has frozen nearly $50 million in USDT tied to a Southeast Asia-based pig butchering scam in a joint operation with blockchain intelligence firm Chainalysis, crypto exchanges Binance and OKX, and regional law enforcement. The latest freeze shows the growing role of industry collaboration in dismantling cross-border criminal networks that exploit cryptocurrencies to launder illicit gains. Cross-border operation seizes $50 million in USDT from crypto fraud ring. Pig butchering scams, so named for the way fraudsters fatten their victims with trust before extracting maximum financial losses, have evolved into a global criminal enterprise. Combining elements of investment fraud and human trafficking, these operations lure victims through social media, dating apps, or even wrong number text messages. Once a relationship is established, scammers pressure people into fake investment schemes, often involving crypto. At the same time, traffickers force laborers, many held captive in compounds, to run the scams themselves. Chainalysis investigators traced nearly $50 million in stolen USDT through 19 addresses, eventually narrowing the funds to 5 main wallets. Between November 2022 and July 2023, victims transferred assets into a web of scam-controlled addresses. Funds were consolidated into a central wallet that moved $46.9 million to intermediary accounts before being dispersed into 5 final wallets. Investigators also found that scammers sent back small amounts, such as $63,900 worth of USDT from one wallet, to victims, a common tactic to make schemes appear legitimate. After analysis, Tether froze the funds in June 2024 at the request of Asia-Pacific APAC authorities. This operation follows a landmark case in November 2023, when Tether and OKX worked with the U.S. Department of Justice to freeze $225 million in USDT linked to international human trafficking and romance scams. In June 2024, a U.S. judge authorized the seizure and burning of those assets, marking the largest recovery in Secret Service history. Unlike other cryptocurrencies like Ether and Bitcoin, Tether has the technical ability to freeze known illicit funds. Tether's CEO Paulo Ardoino said, "We are committed to supporting law enforcement worldwide to disrupt pig butchering scams and help provide restitution for victims." Binance head of intelligence and investigations, Aaron Fracali, said the case demonstrates the importance of public-private cooperation. "Our collaboration highlights the essential role of partnerships in subverting criminal operations and working toward compensating victims," she said, adding that Binance promptly shares intelligence with agencies and other exchanges to strengthen blockchain security. An investigator from OKX noted that pig butchering scams no longer target only Asian victims but now reach users globally. He stressed that victims are often chosen based on vulnerabilities, not intelligence, making awareness and preventative action key. The crackdown also reflects Tether's wider campaign against illicit finance. In September 2024, the company reported freezing more than 1,850 wallets linked to crimes across 45 jurisdictions, in collaboration with 180 agencies. That operation led to the recovery of $1.86 billion in assets, showing Tether's expanding enforcement footprint. The company has also assisted in cases tied to sanctioned Russian exchange Garantex and cybercrime groups like North Korea's Lazarus. However, challenges remain. A May 2025 report by AMLBot pointed out delays in Tether's blacklisting process due to its two-step multi-signature system, which can create windows of up to 44 minutes before funds are fully frozen. Analysts warned that this gap may allow criminals to move millions before restrictions take effect. Pig butchering scams drove $3.6 billion in crypto losses in 2024. DOJ and global partners step up crackdown. Pig butchering scams have emerged as the single biggest threat to crypto investors, accounting for $3.6 billion in losses in 2024, according to a report from Web3 security firm Cyvers. The fraud, which involves grooming victims over weeks or months before draining their funds, primarily targeted users on the Ethereum blockchain. Cyvers reported a 40% rise in cyber threats last year, with 165 incidents causing $2.3 billion in damages. Access control breaches were the most common attack vector, responsible for $1.9 billion in losses, while smart contract exploits and address poisoning added another $525 million. Ethereum was hit hardest, with more than 150,000 addresses and 800,000 transactions linked to pig butchering schemes. The scams, often orchestrated by organized crime groups in Southeast Asia, use unsolicited messages or dating apps to lure victims into fake crypto platforms. Beyond financial losses, investigators say many operations rely on trafficked workers forced to carry out the fraud. Governments and industry players are ramping up their response. In June, the U.S. Department of Justice moved to seize $225.3 million in Tether's USDT, the largest crypto seizure tied to pig butchering to date. The funds had been laundered through OKX exchange wallets, many held under the names of trafficking victims. Coinbase assisted the U.S. Secret Service in tracing the illicit flows and identifying more than 130 defrauded customers. Meanwhile, India has intensified efforts to curb investment scams by partnering with Google and Facebook to crack down on fraudulent ads and phishing schemes. Private sector collaboration is also expanding. Binance recently joined T3+, a global initiative launched by Tether, Tron, and TRM Labs that has frozen more than $250 million in illicit assets since late 2024. In its first joint case, T3+ partners blocked nearly $6 million tied to a pig butchering operation. Chainalysis data shows law enforcement projects in Canada and the U.S. have since prevented over $70 million in additional fraud. With crypto-related investment scams driving $5.8 billion in losses in 2024 alone, officials say such partnerships are becoming key to safeguarding the sector. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics price predictions. ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Cardano and Dogecoin by the end of 2025. XRP MasterCard launches today. Gemini supports soul mining XRP contracts to unlock daily opportunities. China's DeepSeek AI predicts the price of XRP, Shiba Inu and Chainlink by the end of 2025. City executive warns stablecoin interest payments could drain bank deposits like the 1980s crisis. XRP price prediction. Whales by $758 million in 8 days. $10 XRP run now officially underway. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. Support level is starting to crack. Is the market bracing for a flash crash to $100,000? 2 days ago. By Arslan Butt. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. Massive MasterCard deal goes live. Rally to $10 begins now. 2 days ago. By Simon Chandler. Ethereum news. Tom Lee predicts Ethereum rally to $5,500 soon. $12,000 by year-end. Is this realistic? 1 day ago. By Anas Hassan. Best crypto to buy now in August 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 1 day ago. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in August 2025. Top new crypto coins. 2 days ago. By Inesis Tavares. 12 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 1 day ago. By Alan Draper. 15 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in August 2025. 17 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 15 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 17 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? 9 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. Just now. By Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. July 5, 2025, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum Price Prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH bounce back? April 2, 2025, by Ben Beto.